It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime?
That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troupe leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troupe. I am also playing the lead in our production of Delafos and Cerulia. I think?
You are! Don't forget how important you are to the play.
My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
You cannot! Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Delafos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvit's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvit's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end.
Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles! I beg you!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please!
The Lumina Lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
What was it again?
He looks really torn up.
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me.
The light will help you.
Eureka! I've got it!
It's all back?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. Delafos and... The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Delafos spots our heroine, Cerulia, as she attempts Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since. But even a man of his caliber was unable to... Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Delafos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile.
So Delafos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore.
Huzzah! Thanks for...
He sacrificed his arm for her. That takes courage.
Did I...
Are you...
What?
I'll leave the role-playing.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind.
Why, you're not just saying that.
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe... Delafos and Cerulia, Act 2. Delafos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Delafos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Delafos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos.
This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Delafos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Delafos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword.
The goddess's heroic... No.
Mister, you look like you need...
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! Put a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. Delafos and Cerulia. Act 3. Delafos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Delafos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Delafos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Delafos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
We're lucky the Lumina Lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go. We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina Lantern one more time.
If it isn't the alms. Thank you for assisting our actors with their war.
Is everyone accounted?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us, sir?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
Huh?
Oh, no!
I've got a bad feeling about...
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader.
Stick close to us and don't go looking.
No, not this... Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole. if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendell.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Jule has undoubtedly inferred.
Figures, always.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Deilophos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Deilophos and Ceruleia, but his Ceruleia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing, wandering off in that direction.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Deilophos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah.
Dear Deilophos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's...
Beloved Deilophos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am...
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Taking this? Yes!
Dear Deilo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Deilo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Ceruleia, you must escape from this battlefield of... I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Deilo, I will wait. Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light, appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should...
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the...
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got...
My thoughts are with you.
Yeah.
Wendell, huh? This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my... But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like... I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Juliet.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
Aha, so you were getting...
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Val, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel. Grizzly! Yes! Watch your step here. I'll take you all out.
What tricky terrain!
Come at me! Come at me!
Get away.
Got it! Made it out. Barely.
I failed. I wasn't by your side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it? Grant me power! Looks like we've been teleported. Grizzly! If I turn it like this...
I should never have gone. I would never have left your side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. That voice... You're mine! Take this! Thanks! You're mine! Take this! Out of my way! Out of my way!
We triumphed together.
Grizzly! If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Yes! Grizzly!
Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Looks like we've been teleported. Power of mana! I'm brimming with power. Delophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All right by himself.
I can't imagine me Ramco trying to do the same.
Take this! Take this! Okay. I'm unstoppable! Please work. Looks like we've been teleported.
See what you are made of. We ask for your assistance.
Take this! You're mine! Take this!
One rival remains.
Okay. Gathered enough mana. This was our victory.
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julai? The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were stone structures like this, too. Brings back memories.
Yes! Okay, that did the trick. Resonant! I'm brimming with power. Grizzly! Hang in there! You're mine! Take this! So cool! Hang in there! I'm missing you! Go! Come at me! You're mine!
Let us proceed post-haste.
If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Grizzly! Take this! You're mine! Come at me! Mighty elements emerge! Take this!
One rival remains. Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Let's plan our next move.
Do we always have to fight? I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
That attack is terrible. It's troublesome. It must be stopped.
Salamando! Got it! Take this! Take this! Take this! Something boomerang!
You force my hand.
It's a boomerang! Nice shot!
Force my hand.
Flame saber!
That calls for the elemental blessing.
Time to call on the elemental spirit! Here I go! Here, use this! Not so tough now, are you? Come on! Here, use this! Got your back! Oh, still so strong! Never mind!
For your assistance.
Not so tough now, are you?
For your assistance.
Out of my way! It's down! You're mine! Take this!
It's defenseless. Defeated in one fell swoop.
Take this! Good arm! Just what I need! You're mine! This one just for you! Unleashing my full power! Not so tough now, are you? You're mine! Take this!
My eyes close if they're in the cold.
You're mine! Just what I need!
Do all the alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
work?
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear.
Thanks for your assistance.
You're mine! Salamando! Take this! Okay. Take this! Out of my way! You're mine! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Watch your step here. You're mine!
Spirits to our side.
Take this! Self-hit boomerang!
Spirits!
Take this! Vessel's filled with mana! You're mine! Come at me! So cold! I think I'm at me! Take this!
Frigid cold means my eyes will close of their own accord.
We ask for your assistance, not drop your defenses until the very end.
Got it! Come at me!
Call for the element
Take this!
A fearsome foe.
Val? You were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
Got some syrup. Taking this?
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delphos mean?
Maintain your focus!
Salamander! You're mine! Come at me! Thanks! Fireball! Take this!
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Okay.
Here! We ask for your assistance.
Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks.
Help us out!
We're so high up. Up? Are we above the clouds? Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Delafos. Beware.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Delafos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
I am overflowing with power! This is the strength I remember! With such I will...
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strong. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
Judgment has to come first.
Then we better survive this. We'll get rid of her protection. Our attacks might get through. Take this!
We may gain some instinct.
Okay. Good eye! Behold! Whoa! That's slippery! Fine! It's immobilized! Nicely done! Behold! Abandon hope! Abandon hope! You're mine! Don't look back, everyone! Save this one just for you!
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion, nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Delafos change from a hero of legend into this? The character in Delafos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain? Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown. But I shall bear witness to your truth.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Salafia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever.
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well. I'm getting deja vu seeing Delafos in this state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the god.
Delafos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble while we have the chain.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss, and we still don't know why Delophos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the...
Bearing light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Delophos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Delophos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone.
Look at you! Facing challenges head on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Solgard, that seeker of by the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Olm of Light.
Me? An Olm?
But Val's already got a job. Solgar.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Olm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Olm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Olm of Light.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater. This is kind of exciting. A rare item! Yes!
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with...
Oh, enough about that. The sky has cleared, and so...
We remember the entire script for Delophos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I...
Of course. Delophos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delophos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delophos returned the sword to the god.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delophos found he had no more need to fight.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait!
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Hey-o! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the...
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How?
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years. Like Windat, the performers take pride.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delafos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the... We add a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your alming.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come! I've always wanted to be a star! I was made for the stage, baby!
It's a deal. The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am...
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess...
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in great...
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is...
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not so? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for
Maybe later. I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen.
Of course. Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and act.
I'm rooting for you all! Go!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina?
I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality.
Say no more. How about a villain, like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
I must chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm just glad he joined. Plan our next move.